Hey, what's up? Happy Lunar New Year and regular New Year. And I guess anything else that I missed? Probably a few things. But yeah, it's kind of been one of those month and a half to 2 months. I don't even know how long it's been, but I was traveling. It was the holidays, and then got really sick because I was traveling and it was the holidays. So then I had to deal with that. It was like the flu or something. It was like super long, and I was miserable. And then I was like, oh, hey, my computer that I'd like to chat with you on via like it's like super old and it's not working anymore for what I'm trying to do. So it's like gotta get a new one of those. And so that always takes me a minute because I do kind of suck at tech. So I had to find a new computer, but then nothing was compatible. I had to go figure out how to make my accessories compatible, and it was just a huge headache. Anyway, that's why it's been a minute. But hey, it's cool. I'm sure y'all running like a bunch of idiot units because you had no idea who was cool to pull or anything like that. So it's been really wild out there. A lot of uncool, hideous teams out there. So I guess now, moving forward, hopefully you can trim those down, make them a little bit more cool. As long as we can find somebody else to slot in, right? Right. So, hey, let's go in and see a little bit more about this man of the week. Is our sparkly shining dress, Mont. So, I don't know if you're caught up in the story, and if you're not caught up in the story and you care about spoilers, I guess my only spoilers would be from not this most recent story content, but the one previous. And if you don't care because you don't read the story, well, then I've got my own feelings about you. But anyway, you've been warned. But here's how I feel about this Mont. Is here he is. He's showing up in his sparkling shining dress, and this is like something that people love. They love to see in fantasy or anything really, where it's like that moment where they let's not give you any like spoilers about what he can do. I was trying to just like spin him. I'm like swirling my finger across him, but he will not spin for me. Anyhow, so yeah, I just feel like there's that moment in fantasy where the hero shows up in a sparkling shining dress, and everyone's like, gives out like a little bit of gasp with like a bit of a tear in their eye. And that's kind of this moment for Mont. I'm kind of hoping that this is our final iteration of Mont. Like, not that... I mean, I obviously want to see the game continue and the story continue and all that. But when I was at FanFesta, I remember Hiroki saying that the next story part was going to focus on a protagonist that was not Mont. So I feel like he got his sparkling shining dress, so he should be happy with that at least, right? Right. So he is the fated hero, King Mont. He is the king of Leonis, if you didn't know. When Horn Castle was under siege by the Realm Scourge, he placed his life on the line to protect the home of his love, Ma Cherie. Not their child, supposedly, but their great foe ultimately proves insurmountable. Now, clad in a new sparkling shining dress with magic harnessed from the sentiments of those closest to him, he sends once again to challenge the Realm Scourge. I mean, like, he looks devoted to it, so I'll give him that. He, let's see, is going to be a light unit, a great sword. Main job is the Dawn Lion Monarch. It's a Vanguard physical tank class, a job with a strong advantage against physical attackers thanks to the Spiker ability that reduces incoming physical damage to self and reflects a portion back at the attacker. Oh, I don't like that. It's almost like a reflect, right? yeah, well, it just said the word reflect, so that would make sense, as well as the ability to reduce physical damage taken by allies that are close by. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about that ability. That's new. Dragoon is a Vanguard Striker class. It's going to be a sub-job of his. It's a spear-wielding class or job that compounds on 2 panel piercing attacks with a jump skill. The Dragon's Blade reaction ability further enhances fighting sustainability and gets him up in the air if you like that sort of thing. Nightblade is going to be a Vanguard striking class, a job that facilitates advantages in battle via resistance to multiple attack types and use of draining abilities. So word on the street is, he's going to be a tanky mofo. But again, like, man, some of these maps, I don't know what to do with them, and it's going to be the same with this guy. He could be great. He could be strong. He could be tanky, but get him out there, get him moving around, and see what it looks like. So that is not a precursor to whether he's cool or not. So it's just a thought that I'm floating. Okay, and then his TMR, the Dawnbreaker, his sparkly shining dress, is going to be an armored TMR, of course, empowered to completion by the prayers of the heroes from each nation of Ardra. Sadly once researched a way to produce visions in a manner akin to Gilgamesh's ancient rings, and although his efforts did not yield the results he desired, he succeeded in the materialization of sentiment born from raw emotion. Creating this armor would be a long and arduous process for Sadly, who had strayed far into darkness by the time, but by manifesting the faint glimmer of hope that remained in his heart, he would finally complete this great work. Yet only one truly worthy of the sentiments poured into the armor could ever hope to harness the full extent of his powers, one who would surely be known amongst their people as a hero. So, here's where the story comes in. There was like a really, really cool moment that got me all misty-eyed. And it's because, of course, they had to trigger our favorite Final Fantasy theme with a harp. And that one. And then you had all sorts of folks from, all over Ardra that we love and adore say their little piece, and they put their little hopes and prayers into this armor. So he's truly wearing all their sentiments in his sparkling shining dress. And yeah, this was brought about by Sadly. So again, it's like everything is getting to this point where like Gilgamesh has worked so hard on this timeline, so hard. And like I kind of wonder if he's just like looking at these people and he's like feeling like a proud dad when he's like, man, you did it. Y'all really did it. Like I was thinking of the scene with like Jaden and Oberon, in the last chapter, and it's like, hey, back pat, hey, slap, like a friendly slap, like a dad slap. And then be like, hey, cheers. Y'all did it. And then he also must like be going back and like cheersing himself before he goes to bed if he ever sleeps. He should sleep. That guy deserves some sleep. But, like this is like a long time coming, man. These people are finally getting to the point where they're uniting and they're gonna like get together. And like, man, he's seen some some harsh days along this task. So he must be feeling kind of good right now. Anyway. Dawnbreaker, again, sorry, getting off topic, but it's going to give you some nice HP stats, some defense of 16, spirit of 5, critical evade of 5, and then the ability on here is going to be the Glow of Dawn. It will raise defense and unit attack resistance of allies with an area around self for 4 turns, while bestowing regen for 4 turns. You got to be right up next to him, though. Like basically petting him, so... if you want that buff, then cozy up. So, Incandescence in the Sky is going to be the Limit Burst, and let's see, it's going to deal damage of an extra large amount to targets within range, with a chance of inflicting immobilized for 3 turns and bestowing distance-based damage reduction effect from 2 panels away and beyond, maximum effect of 5 panels, on self for 3 turns. So, this AoE immobilize could be pretty annoying. So maybe think about that with your trust stones or not, depending on if you're in my guild or not. You can use it once, and it's going to cost 49 AP in order to do so. So yeah, Immobilize is back in the menu, boys. So decide what you want to do when it comes to that. Commander abilities. He's going to be helping you out in quest mode. So he's not going to really be helpful in Go Battle or anything like that, but in Quest at least you can throw him in there. Although if you want an elemental clear, get him out of there, because he's gonna mess that up for you, and then you're gonna be sad. All right, so his commander ability effect will be slash attack of 10, frostbite resistance of 20. And then for light units, he'll give max HP up 10%, initial AP up 10. And then with sword, red mage, greatsword, gun, they will get light attack up 15, paralysis resistance up 30. And then the commander ability, which will occur at the beginning of battle, will raise light unit allies attack/attack for 5 turns, while lowering AP consumption for 5 turns. So that's there if you're all down for just pulling him because you want that commander boost in quest, because I don't know, maybe you do. But yeah, hey, he's cost 100, so he's not gonna come easy. I have to talk to him about that. So well, I have 1 ticket. I will just use that real quick. I think, I didn't look at his limit burst. I did want to kind of see that real quick, but I'll go through my pool first. I have had the absolute worst free pulls through that whole little thing. I do like you, Jaden the Celebrated. I will take your shards for sure. But I have had really, really bad free pulls. But they are free, so I will take them, I will accept them, and I will take those yarn balls and put them in my back pocket for later. Now, we did what I wanted to look. I don't know how you feel about it, and that's fine. I didn't ask you. I mean, so I'm trying to think. Stern's wing is on the left side. Is that true? Let's go find out. Oh no, now you're gonna see my units. Oh no, don't look. Don't look. Yeah, it is on the left side. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh no. Get out of here. Anyhow, he has a wing on the right. Stern has a wing on the left. So I'm just pointing that out for story business. But yeah, I feel like these brothers are going to be really busy in the final battle. And I like to see, Fated Hero King, Fated Hero King in this timeline. In another timeline, he was kind of a dirty a-hole. So, I don't know. I think we should kind of like temper our expectations of Mont by keeping that in the back of our minds. He wasn't really the best, but okay. Is he cool to pull? Is he cool to pull? You know what? Yeah. Okay. I like a sparkling shining dress. I gotta be honest. When Aragorn shows up in his sparkling shining dress, I'm the heart eye emoji, star eye emoji, Adam. So I do like myself that moment in a game or in a movie. So yeah, you're selling me on that. You're selling me on your sparkling shining dress, and it's it is powered up. It is awakened by the hopes and dreams of the people of Ardra. So, and I really love myself some Rosaluna. I think she's a really cool character, and she put her hopes and dreams in there. And yeah, there's some good people out in that what was it? It was like a little courtyard, doing their thing and pouring their hearts and dreams into the sparkling shining dress. So yeah, I gotta say he's cool to pull for that, just because it's all in there. Now, do I think he is going to be the hero? No, I think he's sharing that with a lot of people. Jaden, man, Jaden, he's the one that I've got my bets on. But there's a lot of people, and I think that it'll be fun to watch the story in the next few chapters and like through the end of this story bit, to find out exactly like who shows up and is like that crucial piece. I feel like, well, I think like, one of the cool things about it is that they're showing that like everybody kind of is the crucial piece. I think that's the point. So, all right, yeah. Well, that's my those are my story meanderings for now. But yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, Hero King Mont, you're cool to pull. So yeah, go get him if you want to, and good luck if you're going for that, and also just do what you want. So yeah, that's that. Oh, there's one little last thing to look at, which is his weapon. And the reason my screens are all messed, oh no, don't look at that. The reason my screens are all messed up is because, oh no, obtain descending, is because in order to make this video, I had to move to another device. So this is not usually how I keep my screens. I would never. Oh yeah, this is what we want to know. This is his sword, the Ardralian. The sword from Ardra, supposedly. It's a great sword. Upon donning the newly completed sparkling shining dress, empowered by the prayers of the heroes from each nation of Ardra, a scintilla of the power emanating from the armor harmonized with the sentiment burning in Mont's heart, and in that moment, this great sword was born. A blade of this size should be heavy and cumbersome, but wreathed in the power of a greater purpose, Mont found he could wield it as if wings had sprouted from its very hilt. Coupled with his boon are the blade's extremely heightened sharpness and durability, which culminate to make it a weapon of equal standing, even with other armaments boasting reputations of legend. With a wish for peace throughout Ardra, the young lion branches this great sword on the battlefield, illuminating hope in the hearts of all who witness its splendor. So, alright, yeah, they're making it sound like he's going to be super instrumental in defeating the Realm Scourge, and I'm sure he will be, of course he will be, but, I think it's, I like the group effort thing, and, some characters come with a rock album behind them, so, others don't, so I'm just saying, cool, more cool, less cool, that's definitely something that needs to be weighed. So anyway, again, good luck if you're pulling for this, and hopefully I'm going to go see if all of my technology worked this time, and if it did, then you'll be enjoying or not enjoying this, and if not, then you just won't be nowhere to be seen. So that's that, and yes, sorry, I just want to, clear some of those things. All right, so that's all. I will stop enjoying my productivity on your time. So that's where I get to this point where I say, I'll go bye, and as always, cheers.